So one of the things we're going to do now is we're just going to have a guided nature imagery. So we've done some guided imagery before. And if it works for you to have your eyes closed, that's always a very helpful thing. I want you to make sure that you're feeling comfortable. If you are not having your eyes closed, I know, Ben, even on non-Thursdays, it's hard for you to close your eyes. And I definitely want you all to feel comfortable. So possibly looking at the scene that Jilly has on the left here for us. That might be something to look at. It might be something to feel, or let your vision go a little blurry. Staring at a single spot can help. Let's just take a nice deep breath, releasing the energy of the day, releasing the energy of the last few weeks. Just take another nice deep breath and release that breath, letting that parasympathetic nervous system start activating, the one that is your recovery and relaxation nervous system. We're going to set ourselves up so that we can begin. And being that it's fall and we are all in communities that have fall, we're just going to begin. We're going to begin in the summer that's in the scene that's in front of us. And as we begin to take our walk in our scene and in our imagination, we're going to begin to see the colors of the leaves. And they're going to begin to change colors. And you're going to see the colors that you need to see, whether they're yellows or reds or purples or greens and shades of blues that sometimes get into the leaves. Looking at the leaves and letting those leaves begin to start to change their colors. Letting yourself feel that breeze, that fall breeze starting. Maybe it's a little crisper than when we started out on this walk. Feels a little crisper, and that has a little bit of a different energy to it. And we can feel that. And I want you to take a few more steps. And as we're walking along, enjoying these leaves that are changing, they begin to flutter. And Vicki was having some real leaves fluttering today. And we're seeing those golden leaves as Vicky's were, but maybe somebody has red leaves. Maybe they're brown leaves. These leaves are fluttering. They're beginning to flutter to the ground around us. And as we walk, we begin to crunch on them. And I want you to hear that crunch. Take some steps. I'm going to stop talking so you can hear the crunching. So I want you to walk, feel the breezes, hear the crunching, feel the smell, feel the energy, smell what those crunching leaves smell like. Take a few steps now. And as you're taking those steps and you're feeling those crunches, I want you to think about what's happening. I want you to feel that you're becoming one of those trees. I want you to feel connected to one of the trees that's losing its its leaves, and it's going to go to sleep. It's going to shut its brain down. It's going to be allowing itself on purpose through nature to have the energy of growth to just settle. And we're going to let that settling feeling happen. We're going to let that be there. And we're going to feel the sap drains down and out of the tree. So we're coming into winter now. We're moving along and we're a tree and our roots are growing down into the ground and we're feeling our sap actually settling lower and lower into our trunks and down into our roots. And our energy and our sap has moved down. Our leaves have all fallen. They're down on the ground, blowing around, but we're not really aware of them because we are in nature's nighttime. We're in nature's coma for the whole winter. So we're in there. Our memories are not happening. Our thoughts are not happening. And there's snow. We have ice on us. So there's snow coming down. There's winds blowing around, but we are solid. We are the solid tree, even though we are not in our normal summer and spring and early fall energy. We are solid. And all of this is happening around us. But we're not being affected by it. It just happens to be there. And we are solid, and our roots are strong. Our branches wave in the wind, and they are unaffected. A few of the branches pop off, but mostly everything is solid and strong. And we might wave a little here and there. And as this is happening, we begin to feel a little trickle of that sap is coming back up. It's coming into us. It's coming out to the edge of the branches. And on those branches are the buds that were there earlier, that were there throughout the whole winter. So tiny, some of them, that they could not be seen by others. But we knew we had our buds of life. We had those buds of energy and those buds of life. And we let those buds of life start to, we're letting that sap come up from the ground. We're letting the heat of the new spring come into us. Those buds, we're opening our buds, and we are bringing life back into us, and we are creating totally brand new buds. These are not the buds from last year. These are not the leaves from last year. We're making beautiful blossoms. We are gorgeous, beautiful trees, and maybe we are bushes, and maybe we are flowers, and we are coming back in the spring, and we are being so vibrant and full of life. And in the summer, we are healed from that long winter that we went through. And as we are healing through that, the sap is going in all directions, up and down in our trunks and out to our leaves. And we are feeling our full strength and our full energy. And we are feeling that energy floating. And it might even be this humanness of us that is connected to this tree. We may have that healing is going on in our brains as we are going through this, because we are opening up for having the energy flow through our brains and the healing happening from when we were in our injuries, when we were in our illnesses, and we're bringing back that healing. We've brought the healing, and now we are bringing vibrancy of life to ourselves, because we have chosen to be alive. And now I want you to begin to let your fingers wiggle a little bit, those leaves, and open your arms a little, wiggle your toes, the roots in the ground. Maybe shake your head if that's comfortable, and just begin to open your eyes. Roll your head around, maybe your shoulders, just feeling that and stretchingness and comfort, and knowing that what you have just done through this guided imagery and allowing that tree in you to become connected, you are creating pathways of neural pathways, new neural pathways. You're healing other pathways. There we go. There we go. So how was that for you, Vicki? I saw you coming out of it with a lot of